What sort of a place is your relationship? Is it a serene forest? Or is it like the daily hustle and bustle? Or is it an abandoned ghost town? The movies are typically set in some place. We see that in the establishing shot. Some filmmakers make clever use of space. The way space is set up in movies is called as mise en scène. Filmmakers use it, some cleverly. Some use space to represent emotion. Some use it to represent memory. German expressionist filmmakers made exquisite use of space through production design. Sometimes a geographic location becomes synonymous with a feeling. Our collective consciousness associates the place with that feeling. I want to talk about one of my favorite filmmakers and how he uses mise en scène. Gulzar is known to tell stories about past relationships, revisited and redefined. He uses place as a metaphor for these relationships. In 1977, Gulzar met Kinara. Shot largely in Mandu, here stones speak. The fort, the pillars, the stairs, they all do the storytelling for Gulzar. They have been witness to a similar story of Raja Baz Bahadur and Rani Roopmati. Kinara is a story of a classical dancer Aarti who loses her boyfriend Chandan in an accident. Aarti has come to Mandu to collect photos for the book which her boyfriend was writing. Aarti unwittingly finds comfort with Inder, the man who was part of the accident. In the film, Aarti is as forlorn and as hurt as the stones in the fort of Mandu. If Aarti were a place, she would be these dilapidated yet enchanting forts of Mandu. In 1975, Gulzar made Aandhi. A portion of the film was shot in the Martand temple at Kashmir. The Martand Sun Temple was built by Lalitaditya Muktipad in the 8th century AD. The temple is now in ruins. If stones could speak, they would speak of the glorious past of the temple. The film Aandhi, allegedly inspired by the life of Indira Gandhi. Political uproar aside, the movie is an intense study of human relationships and their fragility. In the movie, JK is married to a politician's daughter Aarti. They separate when Aarti's political ambitions come in between their relationship. They meet after a few years when Aarti is one of the leading politicians in the country. JK remembers her past with Aarti, the beautiful memories which are not in the beautiful memories which are now in ruins. Their meeting is set against the backdrop of Martand temple in Anantnag. If JK were a place, he would be these ruins of the temple at Anantnag. Made in 1989 by Gulzar, is inspired by a story, Kshudit Pashan, by Rabindranath Tagore. Part of the movie was shot in Kuldhara, an abandoned ghost town. Established in 13th century, the village was abandoned. Some say that it was cursed, that it could not be rehabited. In Lekin, Riva is a lost soul, a ghost longing for her liberation. She's stuck between past and the present. She haunts and is haunted. She wants to cross the desert but cannot. She is lost, she is cursed. If Riva were a place, she would be the ghost village of Kuldhara. She is Kuldhara personified. Then there are other metaphors like the waiting room in Ijazat. What is interesting to me is that these choices gel so well with the setting of the film. I mean, look at the visual competence, the motifs, the metaphors. I just hope more filmmakers take a leaf out of his book